Yo, we got a bit of a breaking news story that's going on right now. Apparently, in the Pacific Palisades out in California, there's a wildfire raging right now. Thousands of people have been ordered to evacuate. So, if you have any loved ones out in that area, you might want to reach out to them, try to get in touch with them, see what's going on, make sure that they're safe, make sure they're following whatever instructions that are laid out in that area, because this is not something that you want to play with. You know, oftentimes it's not the fire itself that'll take you out, it's the smoke, the inhalation of the smoke. So let's read some of this. Live updates: LA wildfires force thousands to evacuate Pacific Palisades. Rapidly spreading flames fanned by gusts that could reach up to 100 miles per hour threaten homes along the coastline. That is horrible. And you got here. Let's see if we can. This is obviously somebody's house going up right here. So if you're in the area, Pacific Palisades, get out of there. Make sure you evacuate. That's unfortunate. And that's really, I mean, just imagine all your belongings just go up in smoke just like that. Raging flames driven by a fierce windstorm scorched hundreds of acres across Southern California on Tuesday, forcing the evacuation of thousands of residents, burning and threatening homes and disrupting the power supply across parts of several counties as firefighters worked to contain the blaze. The fast spreading fire forced the evacuation of the Pacific Palisades, an affluent coastal neighborhood west of downtown Los Angeles that is home to some 24,000 people, snarling traffic for miles along Sunset Boulevard for fleeing residents. Gusts up to 100 miles per hour, the strongest Southern California has experienced in more than a decade, were forecast through lunchtime Wednesday. So it's still going on. They talking about wind gusts is fanning the flames too. You know, when air touches fire, once it gets going, that's a recipe for disaster right there. Yeah, y'all need to get out of there. The Palisades fire has been charring land at about the rate of 3 football fields every minute since it began. That's horrible. Smoke from the fire drifted about 8 miles south to Venice Beach, where it billowed across the Pacific Ocean. I'm going to leave a link to this article in the description box. You guys can check it out for yourselves. If you're in the area, get out of there. If you're just hearing the news or this information, it's a wildfire raging through Pacific Palisades, being accompanied by wind gusts of up to 100 miles an hour, swirling. This is nothing to play with. This is serious business. The Federal Aviation Administration has issued a temporary ground stop at Hollywood Burbank Airport after strong winds forced several go-arounds or aborted landings, according to the FAA. Southern California Edison has cut off power to more than 8,000 customers in Los Angeles, Riverside, and Ventura counties because of the fire risk. In Glendale, north of downtown Los Angeles, there are also several outages because of fallen trees, according to Glendale Water and Power. Yeah, this is sad right here. Celebrities flee their homes as the fire forces more evacuations. I mean, I never understood how these things start. I have my thoughts, but it's like, man, for it to just rage out of control so quickly like this. Anyway, if you're in these areas, get to safety because fire has no feelings. It'll just come through, and then you got the wind gusts too. So my wishes, my well wishes to anybody that's out there right now that's going through this, get to safety. Follow whatever instructions or guidelines they have for you out there, and be safe out there.